أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum. I just wanted to personally welcome you to the website. Alhamdulillah. It's a new website I set up, and I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to educate and propagate this knowledge, because I think, inshallah, the understanding the Quran and reciting it properly is incredibly important. And subhanAllah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our creator, the one who brought us into existence and maintains our existence, is the one who gave us the Quran, gave it to us to be our guide. And subhanAllah, it's incredibly important to recite it properly and to make an effort to understand it. If we see a child that's growing up and if we see that child that has like a speech impediment or even a lisp, we think, oh, it's a cute kid, has a lisp. But as they get older, if they continue to have that speech impediment, then other kids start to make fun of them. And if they get to be an adult, and they still have that sign of inability to speak properly, then you think of it as something almost as a problem with their development. And subhanAllah, even if it's like the President of America, if he doesn't speak properly, people make fun of him, and it's like an embarrassment. And that's why we need to continue. We recite the Quran every day, and yet many of us, unfortunately, continue to recite it improperly. So I think we should spend some time and try to learn how to recite it properly and learn to understand what we're reciting. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made the Quran an oral tradition. So for example, if you were to take the Quran, the Mus'haf, the written Quran, and start scratching out the letters, cutting out different lines, changing the letters, and changing words, and changing different things, no doubt a person who did something like that would be disrespecting the Quran in a great way. And subhanAllah, the Quran is an oral tradition primarily. It was revealed to the Prophet ﷺ orally, and then it was transmitted orally and continues to be transmitted orally. So in the same way, if you were to mistakenly or even intentionally continue to make the same mistakes in reciting the Quran, then it's like you're disrespecting the Quran in the same way. We need to we seek refuge from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from doing that. So inshallah, first and foremost, I'd just like you guys to give some comment and feedback on this new technology that I'm trying to use to help benefit Muslims, inshallah, and benefit just the world in general. So if you like, you can leave a voice comment using your microphone, like what I have here, using your microphone. You can leave a voice comment lower down on the screen. You have a little plug-in that I have there, and you just hit the record button, record your comment, enter your email, and then go ahead and send that to me. Or you could just leave typewritten comments too to let me know what you think about it. And what I also like you to do is to record a recitation of yourself reciting Surah Al-Fatiha, starting with A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajeem, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, and then recite all of Surah Al-Fatiha, just to get a sample of where you're at now with the recitation, and then inshallah we can know where we can improve and where we can get better. And inshallah I'll be posting some links of some excellent recitations of Surah Al-Fatiha. If you want to know some of my credentials, I learned from one of the sheikhs. I'll put the link for the sheikh that I learned from. And then another sheikh was an excellent reciter who many people have learned from throughout the world. And I'll put his link on there, inshallah, so you can get an idea of what we want to strive to achieve, inshallah. Alright, Jazakallah khair. So go ahead and those two things really, record your recitation of Surah Al-Fatiha, and then leave some comments below. And Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.